been issued for South Florida rapper Kodak Black. Officials say Bill Capri, better known as Kodak Black, violated the conditions of his pretrial release. This mugshot is from his initial arrest last year when troopers pulled him over for driving with an expired driver's license and tags and found drugs on him.
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the being. Come on, fish with.
Day, further material was released, revealing a concerning development in the Kodak Black case. According to Broward County, the Kodak Black felony trafficking and possession trial was initially planned for late 2025. As soon as Kodak received the news, the rapper was being tried rather than given a rehabilitation program term. Then he would show up on TikTok Live, looking dreadful. A lawyer within the courtroom commented, "Chatter between prosecutors and law officials inside the courtroom makes it sound like Kodak isn't being given another chance. For what period of time is..."
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the being. Come on, fish with. All right. You know your license is no good, but I'm not too worried about that. That's a ticket, right? That's a ticket.
During today's court hearing, the prosecutors told the judge to put Kodak in jail right away. Don't wait till the trial begins, because he hasn't been doing anything productive in the free world lately. They would then show how Kodak would dance on his kitchen counter, fully hung out.
Stuck on the mat. Then a bad rest, then a long nap, because she took it out to it, and you can't do it back. You can't go.
This would later be noticed by rap great Moosey. In response to Kodak's case, he would state that incarceration is the last thing he needs, and that he only collaborated on a song with Tekashi 6699 a few years ago. Furthermore, if you work with or are friends with 6699 inside any US jail, it's a serious...
Kodak done been in jail, bro, so that was a detrimental move to him, bro. Like 6ix9ine, I'm gonna tell you this, Black, and I'm pretty sure 6ix9ine knows this too. 6ix9ine is the most hated person in prison.
Really?
You hear 6ix9ine name damn near every other day. When people looking at their case, this motherfucker 6ix9ine. Like he is hated, he's hated. He's hated, bro. What Kodak did, he's gonna have to stand on that. He better stay out of... I got 9 calls from the feds, from the state, everything. Like, Boost, is it true? I know people are, bro, they gonna get on Kodak for that, bro. If he ever...
Kodak Black pleaded not guilty to accusations of possession of guns in his first case, which was made public on February 28, 2023, and admitted to being under the influence of alcohol, but denied being under the influence of other substances. Kodak is worried about this, as he was arrested on the same accusations in a different instance 2 years ago, making him a repeat offender and guaranteeing a prison sentence. Kodak actually snitched on himself before the start of his trial.
I was on the and I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house. But that ain't illegal. And that ain't illegal. So all that shit is just the process that it had to be in other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet. Then on top of that, it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian. And then it's just like my era, bro. Like nah, like man, you better.
Shortly after his Instagram Live, Kodak would be arrested and his Florida home would be traded to the feds. He would then introduce his lawyer, Brian Cohen. Kodak was able to work out a deal that sent him to therapy rather than more than 2.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
This is just unjust and not right about this situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample, and that'll clear you.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial.
However, Kodak would repeat the same error in 2025, but he would adopt a slightly different approach this time. He would document everything he used on social media. The feds were able to build a solid case against him, and I managed to find their whole evidence file. It contains the following. They would document Kodak's 2-year rehabilitation period, which ended his career as a musician. Because he had no new music and no Instagram profiles, his career came to a standstill. Many people forget about Kodak. Nevertheless, Kodak swiftly transformed his life during his medical therapy. He got much healthier. He became a better person. 3 weeks later, he launched the hit song Walk, which garnered 33 million views and sent him back to the top of the charts. But there was a serious problem with it. He would be encouraged to participate in a live webcast by Kaizenat. When Kaizen initially came to the residence, he was startled by Kodak's excessive sweating, swatting at imagined objects.
I always say, but at times it feel good. That's what you say sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
That was when Kodak made the biggest mistake of all. On Instagram Live the morning after the live stream, he attempted to explain the situation by claiming that he had taken extracurricular items before filming the live stream with Kai and saying to the police, "Hey, I'm using..."
Say y'all people like who be on that, y'all be on all type, y'all be on say all type of stupid. But I take you one and y'all be so hurt. Y'all wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into a life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of look. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro. They try to like, and then
Millions would be outraged that he broke his sobriety again and looked terrible live. But the stressful situation just got worse. He was not pleased with the criticism. He would go live on Instagram a month later and say he was waiting to die.
Again, while we waiting, other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do his thing. Hey, bro, like let time do his shit, bro. Time is the best, what you call it, whether it's gonna heal or whatever it's gonna like, you know, let time do his shit. You gotta be patient. Love is patient, love is kind. You know, like I'm saying, it makes absolutely zero sense, no sense at all. Try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world on everybody on your man on your on everybody again while we waiting while we just down here waiting on him.
Every time I see Kodak Black, I get so sad, was a widely circulated tweet. And it is deeply upsetting that he actually read this. None of you greedy women actually care about the man, even though he has 4 child mothers. Why don't you all back him up? You're probably kicking back and hoping he passes away. Everyone's attention was drawn to a video that went viral that showed Kodak eating chicken in the middle of the road. And this is only the start of...
Take a seat next to him, take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food, enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother.
Oh, hold on, please. I want to be funny. Bro, I want to join that, bro. I want to be down here.
Like the video if you're concerned about Kodak, as Kanye West is. He even spoke up in an attempt to save him. He would even solicit the help of other area rappers to promote Kodak Black.
Hey, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm getting a flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man.
But what happened later that night demonstrated that Kodak needs more than just help. He paced his room and declared that he was Drake's favorite rapper. It's more proof that he is hanging around with the wrong people, but he most definitely might be. His own friends would prefer to sit around and watch Kodak get strung out rather than try to help him quit doing whatever it is he is using.
Favorite rapper?
Who?
I'm his favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Nah.
He always say that, even his people always say that. They always say that. Even when he ain't, you know what I mean? Even when he ain't around, so shit like, oh, no, it's for real.
Kodak would continue to behave in this way for several months. Bunk was among the growing number of rappers who responded to Kodak, expressing a great deal of concern for
Right now, man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. And from the outside looking in, it's obvious that you're and I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah, you trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now. But by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down. Them chains are broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You got to make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, you got to set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video, you want to sit at the table, break bread.
But at a local football stadium, a week after Bunk's response, a fan would try to approach Kodak and tell him that he liked his sober days. This did not sit well with Kodak. He would go live on Instagram and respond violently.
Say I love when Kodak's sober. Change sober. I love sober.
That nigga's going for two.
I know it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Sober for what?
Kodak would then show up at the Baltimore Ravens game a week later, looking completely bewildered. A tweet that was widely circulated stated, "NFL fans are worried for rapper Kodak Black as he appeared off while showing love to star quarterback Lamar Jackson in the Ravens."
Hey Kodak, what you gotta say about the Ravens, big G? I love Ravens. Hello. Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you gotta tell the flock about that boy LJ, man? Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Hey, that boy Yak in the city. Yeah, Yak in the city. I live out here. Hello.
This would be the final straw for a lot of people in the rap industry. Watching Kodak's catastrophic decline, it was clear that he needed help. Please post a remark below with what you think he needs, as Wallow and Jilly would provide their own advice. Don't ever doubt yourself, was the life lesson that Wallow and Jilly imparted to Kodak Black. Babies, they're depending on you.
Don't never doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you, you gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect with you, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young, Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady gave, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people wanna laugh, they wanna joke, they wanna criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, them babies counting on you.
Trying to explain his current problems to Kodak by pointing out that he is not the only person in his life. According to Google, Kodak has 5 children and is the main provider for his own family. This would have a significant effect on Kodak. He would go live on Instagram the next day and say that he had never had true love before, which could be the root of all of his present issues.
Girl treated you right, never, bro. I never had a bit of love. I never experienced love before. I never experienced it. I never experienced it, bro. I never experienced it, bro. I never did, bro. I never did, bro. I never experienced love, bro. I never did, bro. I never had it. I never had it, bro. I never had it, bro. I never had it.
Jilly and Wallow's conversation really set Kodak on the correct path. Once clean for a few weeks, he was invited to the White House. But because he was so nervous about being invited to such an event, it seemed like he needed to take something to help him relax.
Imagine a world if all of us was just one color. If all of us was just blue or green. Oh, if everybody was smart, you gotta have some dope people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? Who's gonna take the trash out?
Once this became popular online, Kodak would have to respond. He would apologize to everyone, saying that he regrets all he has done in the past and that he wants to use his influence to affect.
Honestly, like, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to everybody that I've wronged, and I'm so sorry to all the times I made my mom cry, and I'm sorry to like all the girls whose heart I broke. I'm sorry to Young Miami, you know what I'm saying, for kind of disrespecting her and stuff like that. She accepted my apology.
Later that night, he would apologize even more. It would be shared in reaction to Kanye West this time. Kanye is a genuine individual. Are you curious as to why? Diddy is the only person who still harbors affection for him. The federal authorities are likely to take all of that boy's accounts. Kanye did some sincere things. What do you know too? I'm going to work with you to earn some money.
Yeah. Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause like I'm some whole kind of like Kanye the only tell Diddy, cause he know he ain't a lot of the other look at me. I'm clean up in her. Kanye like.
The fact that the judge considering his case will be aware of what I just disclosed is the most concerning part of it all. Do you believe that Kodak should be sent to prison or rehab in order to finally learn his lesson? Share your thoughts in a comment. I'll read them all.